Anyway guys, good morning, good afternoon and good evening as at the time you are watching this video. If this is your first time coming across this video, my name is SilencerFx and I am a beginner forex trader trying to document my life on YouTube here. So guys, I must say it has not been easy. The journey has not been easy so far. It has not been easy trying to battle with yourself. Discipline part of it is very difficult, and the consistency, especially when you're planting a seed and you're not seeing any results. The seed is not germinating. Sometimes you're gonna get the motivation will no longer be there again. So it's not easy to keep on doing something. It's like a boring activity over and over. I have to have the right psychology. Okay, first of all, I've gotten to know that forex trading is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm not in a haste to make $1,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. No, it's with consistency. So far as I'll be able to get a little out of it, I'm okay. Any person that says that forex trading is easy must be joking, or the person must have had of years of experience, not just a year or 2 years experience. You must have had more than above 5 years before you can say okay, forex trading is easy, because it's now part of you, it's now part of your life. This is when you can come to the conclusion that okay, forex trading is easy, but not easy to the extent that losses are inevitable. In the forex market, losses are not inevitable, so you should take a loss. I'm trying my best to make everything realistic, no fake life. Though I'm still making analysis with my mobile device, it has not been easy. No capital. Capital is a major part in forex trading. Apart having the skill, you can have the right skill, and if you don't have the right capital, you're going nowhere. Just like if you have a vehicle and you don't have the fuel in the vehicle, will that vehicle move? No. So you see, that vehicle needs fuel to move. So the same thing in forex trading. Even though you're good in your technical analysis, you're good in your psychology, you're good in risk management, you're good in trade management, you're good in all kind of management in forex trading. If you don't have the capital to start with, man, you're going nowhere. For me currently, I'm at this level whereby I don't really have the capital to start with, and I'm looking out for pro firms. I've been adding knowledge to myself, but no money to start with. So what do I do? Sometimes I get confused and I be like, this journey is it's not gonna work, and time is going, something like that. When you have a goal, and if you don't have a deadline to that goal, then that goal is just a wish. So all my goals are realistic and achievable, and a deadline to it, and the time is going. You see, the time is drawing closer to my deadline, and due to I don't have the capital to keep boosting and to keep moving forward, it's like I'm doing nothing. Imagine coming over again for a month or thereabouts. I'm making analysis and I'm hitting my trades are going in profits maybe on a practice account, but because I don't have a live account to take out those trades, and I'm still using the same mobile device making analysis, or it's kind of like I'm stuck in a position or in a point because I don't have the capital to take out those trades on a live account. You see, so guys, I'm currently in and working on getting a pro firm, and which I'll be trading the pro firm with you guys live and direct from the stage 1 of getting the pro firm to the final stage, either losing or passing the pro firm, which definitely I believe that we're going to pass the pro firm together. So today is a Friday, first Friday of October, and for forex trader, you know the usual is NFP. Every first Friday of each month is NFP. Where is NFP? Non-farm payroll. Check out the link on my bio to join up to my free Telegram channel. There I've gotten some write-ups about non-farm payroll and what you need to really understand and look out for about the NFP. We're going to be trading NFP together, but not on a live account though. Just like we're gonna make analysis of GBPUSD. I only trade the pair GBPUSD, so we're gonna analyze the market together to see if our analysis will be wrong or right. And this is exactly 9 o'clock. So guys, as you can see, our time is currently let me just say either 3 minutes after 9. Exactly 1 o'clock we'll be in the market observing and waiting for the high fundamental to come out, which is the NFP and probably the unemployment. So guys, let's check the market and watch out for the fundamentals we are having today. Okay guys, as you can see, this is a Forex factory. So we're here to check the markets, what fundamentals we're having today. So you can see today's date is Friday, October 4th, which is the first Friday of October, and
we're having NFP today. So at first here 9:30, though this is customized to my own watch list. You see average hourly earnings monthly coming out, and the forecast here is 0.3%. The previous was 0.4%. So whatever the actual is going to be, until then we'll know. NFP, non-farm employment change. Let's open. So you see, they say measures change in the number of employed people during the previous month, excluding the farming industry. So you see, in US now, it is the change in the number of employed people during the previous month. That is it's not for this October, but the previous month, which is September. Now it says effect says actual greater than forecast is good for the currency. So whatever the actual is going to be, or like whatever the actual data is going to be that will be coming out today, if it's greater than the forecasted, then it's good for USD. It's good for the currency USD. So you see, the forecasted was 143,000. That's 143k. The previous was 142k, which came out lower than the forecasted, and which was bad for the currency pair USD. Now today we'll be anticipating if the actual is going to be greater than the forecast, or is going to be lesser than the forecast, then it will be affecting all USD pairs, both Euro USD, NZD USD, CAD USD, GBPUSD, AUD, all USD pairs, all pairs quoted with USD. So sometimes this non-farm employment change is also called non-farm payrolls, which is the NFP, or sometimes employment change, which is what is written over here, employment change. So you see, this is the NFP, and man, this fundamental really spiked the market. It really spiked the market, and forex traders that knows actually what they are doing actually tend to profit from the fluctuations of price when this fundamental will spike the market. So the next is unemployment rate. So you see, the previous was 4.2%, and the forecasted is also 4.2%. So what is actually going to be? If it's going to be lesser than the forecast, or if it's going to be equal with the forecast, or probably greater than the forecast. So here it says the measures, the percentage of the total workforce that is unemployed and actively seeking employment during the previous month. So number of citizens that are unemployed and actively seeking employment during the previous month. So the usual effect says actual less than forecast, which is good for the currency. So if the actual is less than forecast, it's good for the currency. You see, if the actual is going to be less than forecast, it's good for the currency. That is, if we'll be having 4.1%, it's good for the currency, or lesser. But if it comes out 4.2%, so it's kind of like a break even, or it's kind of like equal. If we're going to be expecting a greater number more than this 147k, like any digit above 147k, then the US dollar is strong. The US dollar is strong, and all pairs quoted with US dollar are gonna be selling. So if the actual comes out is lesser than this forecasted 147k, then all pairs are gonna be buying. But sometimes the momentum doesn't last. The momentum it just spiked and it keeps going in the initial trend of the market. Okay, guys, this is the 4-hour time frame for the pair GBPUSD. So guys, you can see what price has been doing from this week. That is from Monday, which is 30th of September. GBPUSD has been on a bearish trend. You see, from this vertical line over here down to this vertical line over here signifies the trading volume of this week. That is from 30th of September down to 4th of October. Even if you show a layman this chart, it will tell you that price has been coming down. So you see breaking series of psychological levels and sub-psychological levels, and you can see how price retested to this psychological level and left out wicks. These are on the 4-hour time frame, and you could see this small doji candles it has been leaving to tell you that price the market is not going to break below this level. But if the fundamental should come up, and if it should break below, it's fine because we don't control the market over here, but we react when the market acts. So guys, this is the 1 hour time frame, and you can see how price has been slowly going up. It has been slowly going up after a retest, leaving out weak rejection on this psychological level, which is a premium psychological level 131,000. You see how price tested, went up, tested, and was unable to close significantly. It only tested and left out weak rejection to tell you that a buying power has taken over from this spot here. And after leaving out this weak rejection, price has been slowly been retracing to the upside. Price has been retracing to the upside slowly. So currently price is sitting at this sub psychological level, which is 1.31, there about 500. So from now till when GBP news is gonna come up, if it's gonna be up, if you're gonna be bullish or bearish. So let's take a look at our DSY. So guys, this is our DSY, the dollar index, and sometimes I use this confluence to judge my analysis on GBPUSD. So you could see how price has been unable to break this low from September 17th. From September 18th, price came down to this low and has been consolidating. It came down again to this low, went up, came down again to this low, went up a bit and came down again to this low. So this tells you something, that this is a premium level and price has been unable to break this level. So the last time it came down to this low, it started going up, it broke this guiding trend line. And let me just take that in front of you. Let me take it off because that's played this role. So that's gone. So it broke that guiding trend line, started tracing back upward. And this vertical line here shows the trading volume for this week to this end here. So you could see from last week it has kind of been going down, come up a bit, come down. Then this week there has been a real push to the upside, meaning dollar is very strong this week. So now price has finally come down to this core resistance, and it broke it significantly because this is a 4 hour time frame, breaking this level significantly, closing at the upside, and then now coming back again. So also breaking this guiding trend line up here. So what is going to happen? What is going to happen currently now in the market as NFP is coming out? So what is going to happen to the US dollar? Is the US dollar going to be strong or not? So this is the 1 hour time frame for DXY. So this is currently what I'm actually watching out for. But dollar is gonna be strong and it's going to pull to the upside. So probably the dollar will kind of consolidate a bit, then come up to get to this level. So it's going to be strong. And when the dollar is pulling upward, what is going to happen to other weighted pairs? It means that other pairs are gonna be selling. So guys, this is GBPUSD on the 1 hour time frame, and this is currently my analysis for this pair. That this pair is going to drop. It's going to drop below this psychological level. So I don't really know where it's going to drop to, but I'm anticipating that it's going to drop. But it's primary buyers on this pair and what's going to happen today. So let's keep watching out and I'll update you guys on how it's going to go. Okay, this is 2 minutes and some seconds to NFP. So let's see how the market is going to spike price out. Like as I said earlier, that DSY, the dollar index, has broken this premium resistance level, my premium resistance level. So it's gonna like pull up to either retest to this next high, which means the dollar is gonna be strengthened. And when the dollar is being strengthened, what's gonna happen to other pairs that are being correlated with the dollar, like GBPUSD, Euro USD, NZD USD, AUD USD, Canadian CAD USD. So all pairs that are correlated with the dollar is going to fall, which means as DSY is pulling up, other pairs will be pulling downward. So my analysis for NFP today, except price is going to be manipulated, I am holding my bias on the sell. But if it pulls up, good and fine, but I'm holding my bias on the sell. So let's see how it's going to pull up or pull downwards. Some seconds now, as you can see, this is the Forex factory. Some seconds to the release of the fundamental data, the average hourly earning and the non-farm employment change and the unemployment change. So we're still holding our bias. If the NFP, if the actual like comes out bigger than the forecast, then it's favoring the US dollar. But if it comes down lesser than the forecast, which is 147k, then okay, so you see the first one is out, which is more than the forecast. The first one is the average hour. Oh my god, you see, oh my analysis doesn't lie. So you see that the actual is now more than 147, which is strengthening the US dollar. And you see, all of them are all, oh my, analysis doesn't lie. Let's check our chart. Oh my god, oh my god. Wonderful analysis doesn't lie. When you have, now let's check our DSY. You see, our DSY is bullish. Oh my god. No, the anxiety, like when it's what is actually going to happen, the anxiety, but it is what it is. Analysis doesn't lie. I'm only trading GBPUSD. Analysis doesn't lie. This is the 1 hour time frame. You should go down to the 15 minutes time frame. You could see how it pulls down. Definitely, I predicted breaking this psychological level, so probably you should have taken your profit. So that is it. That is a wrap for today. This is a wrap for today. That is it. Analysis doesn't lie. I didn't actually take the trade. I didn't take any trade because I don't currently have a funded account. So I'm still anticipating to get a funded account. So guys, I want you to join me why I want to kind of explain what, like, my analysis on today's fundamental release. So the first one that came out is average hourly earnings. So the forecast is 0.3% and the actual was unknown. Then the previous was 0.5%. So I predicted that since the forecast is 0.3%, according to my technical analysis on the chart, I was already seeing that the dollar is being strengthened. The dollar is going to be strengthened. So I was predicting that the actual is definitely going to be more than 0.3% or equals to 0.3%. That's what I was really predicting on this fundamental release, which is the average hourly earnings. Then back to the NFP itself, which is the non-farm employment change. Okay, it says the actual greater than the forecast is good for the currency. So yeah, I predicted that definitely the actual is going to be greater than the forecast, which is the forecast is 147k, and I was actually saying that the actual is going to be released will be greater than this forecast. So definitely the US dollar is being strengthened. The same thing here. This one, it says the unemployment rate says the actual less than forecast is good for the currency. So if whatever is being released here, if it's lesser than what is being forecasted, then the US dollar is being strengthened. So you see,
you all have seen that my analysis on NFP and the other fundamental that came out today. This is just a tip of the iceberg, telling us that analysis doesn't lie, and telling me also because I'm learning from every step I take, from every mistake I take, and from every success I make. So I'm learning to keep getting better and getting better. So it is what it is. Actually, I've taken that trade on my MT4 or place a pending order, but I don't want the wins of maybe a party's account keep getting to my head. So I just want to like lock up and lock in and probably get a funded account or probably a prop account then, or a life account before I continue maybe placing trade and making the mistakes and seeing the wins and the losses. So the main thing is to have the right analysis and to have a working strategy and to understand the market structure and to know why price is moving to where it is moving. This doesn't mean that you're gonna be 100% perfect, like you're gonna be predicting your price will go 100%. No strategy is an holy grail, but at least if you have the right knowledge, you can make a high probability prediction of where price will go to. That defines a working strategy, and with the right psychology, then you can put it in place, proper risk management and everything. So guys, we've refined ourselves, our analysis, our risk management plan, trade management plan and all that, but you could see the main thing holding me backward is just having the right capital. So the lack of capital is really traumatizing, and it's making me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, it's making me feel like I don't have a skill. Like, the work I've put in to get that skill, that knowledge about forex trading, it's a waste because I don't have the right capital to put it to work, before it can start manifesting. But nevertheless, I'm still working tirelessly to achieve a proper count sooner. Already the week has come to a close. So on Monday, I will make another video. We'll start up another series. On Monday, we're gonna start up another series, and we're gonna trade any account that I'm getting, either a prop account or a live account, whatever account we're gonna get in touch. So we're gonna be trading it live, and I'm gonna be showing you all the process, the ins and the outs, the wins and the loss, and all the analysis I'm gonna be making and the trades I'm gonna be taking on that account. Okay, so this is just helping me for my psychology and not to deceive myself. Yes, because I've gotten to realize that a lot of traders out there are deceiving themselves. They try to hide their losses and their wins and probably only show up the shiny part of probably the analysis or themselves. So you see, and I don't really want that to get into my head, because otherwise it's going to mess with my psychology. So I'm trying to document my process, because I know that these days, whatever I'm doing now at this environment, whatever I'm doing now in this atmosphere, it's not gonna last. So just for a while, and definitely we'll shoot to the moon, because we are aiming for the moon, and definitely we're gonna land on the moon. So we'll keep going. I know that it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be tough, and just like price is an uptrend, it doesn't just move straight upward. It kind of consolidates, giving us series of highs and lows, and keep going to the upside. So that's how we're gonna grow. Keep on refining, and keep on building, and definitely we're going to get to the end of the tunnel where we're gonna see the bright light. So until then, let's keep working hard and keep remaining consistent and disciplined. Man, I would say it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. So guys, don't forget, if you like content like this, don't forget to drop a like, and don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe, because I'll be dropping more videos, and I'll be making more series and making this more enticing, and I will be introducing more content to this. I know that it's not just a day in my life, but definitely the process of me building up as a beginner forex trader, aiming towards being a professional forex trader. It's not gonna be easy. So you see, a lot of things that are gonna be, a lot of folk that are gonna be put together, and I'm ready to put in those works, because I've already taken the sacrifice and I will pay the price, being disciplined, being consistent to do whatever it takes me to do to get to that spot. So guys, lock in and stay tuned, because I'll be bringing more videos for you guys, and we'll keep growing together and keep refining. So whatever like I'm lagging behind or that I'm lacking on and I'm not putting in touch, please don't forget to drop in the comment. Yes, of course, because only me cannot do it. Don't forget to tell me my mistakes right up in the comment section, and let me know, so that I'll get to learn from you guys too.